It was a warm afternoon at a state-of-the-art football training facility in London. A group of young players, all in their early teens, were stretching on the field, laughing and chatting as they prepared for practice. These boys had big dreams: to play for the biggest clubs, to score the winning goal in a final, to become legends. But they had no idea that they were about to meet a true legend in the flesh. As they kicked the ball around, a man in a sleek tracksuit walked onto the field. He had a relaxed but confident presence, his hair neatly styled, his movements effortless. Yet none of the boys recognized him. "All right, lads," the head coach said, clapping his hands. "Today we have a special guest joining our session. Listen and learn from him. He knows a thing or two about the game." The young players exchanged curious glances as the man smiled at them. "Name's David," he said casually. "Mind if I join in?" The boys shrugged. They had seen many trainers and former players come by before. To them, David was just another retired footballer trying to pass on some wisdom. The session began with simple drills. David moved with an ease that was almost too smooth. His touch was precise, his passes effortless, his control near perfect. The young players started to notice something they were struggling to keep up. "Hey, mate, you're pretty good," one of the boys said. David chuckled. "I used to play a little." One of the kids, named Jamie, tilted his head. "For who?" David grinned. "Manchester United. Real Madrid. England." The group fell silent. A few boys whispered to each other, pulling out their phones, quickly searching his name. Suddenly, their expressions changed. Their eyes widened. "Wait, you're David Beckham?" One of them finally shouted. David smiled again. "That's what they tell me." The young players now looked at him with a mix of shock and embarrassment. They had heard the name before but never truly understood what he had done for the sport. One of them read out loud from his phone. 6 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups, La Liga, Champions League, 115 caps for England, and that free kick against Greece. David simply nodded. "Football's changed a lot since my time, but some things never change. Hard work, discipline, and passion. You have to want it more than anyone else." For the rest of the session, the players listened like never before. They hung onto every word, every tip, every piece of advice he shared. At the end of the practice, Jamie looked up at him. "Mr. Beckham, I think we just got schooled today." David laughed. "Don't worry, mate. Even I'm still learning." As he walked off the pitch, the young footballers stood in awe. They had started the day unaware of his legacy. But now they would never forget the name David Beckham.